Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the fusion again, because you know, that's what we're all talking about. We're going to be talking again about the fusion, Skorid, the half spawn. Okay, so before I jump into that, I did want to mention something about yesterday's video. It got some really mixed reaction. My intention of yesterday's video was not necessarily, wasn't to show the fact that, like, tell everybody 100% go for it, he's the best thing since sliced bread and whatnot, but he's actually a good champion. I did have some comments, that maybe wasn't the best, the fairest testing and whatnot. I also had people saying that, like, yeah, Michinaki's 10 times better and whatnot. So the thing is like this. Michinaki is an amazing champion. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's a bad one. He's a really, really good champion. And the thing about Michinaki is he's a bit more versatile, of course. He does bring, decrease attack, decrease defense. He brings buff removal, hex, HP on day one. But what I wanted to show is just a damage test, okay? Not necessarily a utility test, because when it comes to utility, yes, Michinaki brings more. Skorid is a straight up damage dealer that brings hex. That's about it. So my goal was to just show the damage potential of Skorid. That's it. So I'm sorry if I annoyed any of you out there. That was not my intention. Just wanted to show again that Skorid, the half spawn, can do damage. So now that we got that out of the way, let's have a look exactly at the fusion and what it entails. So we're gonna have 4 epics and then 16 rares. They're all gonna be the same. So first of all, Branch Arm Lasir, HP based rare. That's Void. He has a pretty interesting kit. I'm not gonna go over all of his kit because there's plenty of videos already out there. This one though makes me interested because I have a feeling maybe I'm gonna test this on a test server, but because of this A1, he might be able to solo some bosses. He might be able to solo the Scarab, he might be able to solo some other stuff, so he might be one that you want to keep an eye on, maybe keep a copy of. Then when it comes to the epic, with Bauf, the Rancid, or both, however you would read it, the Rancid. Again, he has a pretty interesting kit with the increased accuracy, but I like this one. The buff extension on a 3-turn, that makes him a perfect option for making a team with Wixwell for Demon or Clan Boss, or any other area of the game where you want the buff extension. Just can be good. I mean, the AoE decrease attack with the AoE increase attack with buff extension, if he had maybe block buffs as well, that would have been amazing. Maybe on this one, that would have been perfect. But even like this, he might have some Hydra potential as well. Like even with the A1, because it's a pretty decent chance, goes up to 50% on an A1, he could be a good option for Amius, the Lunar Archon, to keep up that heal reduction so he doesn't heal. But we're not here to talk about him. I'm not gonna go over Skorid's kit anymore because we already done that. So I guess let's check the calendar. Let's see how this one's looking. So, okay. Let's see. We do have kind of like the usual, all the rares going from the 1st till the 16th, but we also have one of the epics. So this might completely change the way that people look at this fusion or do this fusion, because you know what, depending on how high the points will be tomorrow in the summon rush, you might actually decide to do it even though you weren't going to, because, well, not only that, but let me quickly go to the list of what's the progressive events going this weekend. So we have like this. When it comes to the legendaries, okay, the first lot is going to be Gnut, which, well, if you don't have one, or if you only have one, it might be somebody you might want to get. Then we have SG Dream Song, which was the previous fusion. She's a monster for Hydra. She's kind of like, a neck monster, but maybe better in certain ways. Then we have Queen Eva, which is meh. Lady Kimi, which is amazing again for Hydra and for even Arena, because she has an amazing base speed, brings increased speed, decreased speed, third meter control, all that. And then Hernig. Hernig is one of those, unsung champions. I used him a ton. I don't use him anymore as much. But Hernig is amazing because he has lots of damage, extra turn on the A1, deplete third meter with the chance to do HP burn, decrease defense, decrease accuracy. So, another good one. Then when we're talking about the Void Legendaries, I guess I should show the other ones. One of the Void Legends is going to be Georgie the Breaker, which I recently got during the 2 times, not this time, but last time, and I haven't built him yet. I should. He's definitely worth it. And then we also have Shuzen the Valorous, which is kind of like, one of the must-have or the high-end damage teams with Tranda, okay? Then when it comes to epics, we do have Allure, which, most people should know Allure because she's amazing. She's you know, for the sake of Fire Knight on normal, she's kind of like the queen of it, but also for Dark Phase, she's a cheat code. This A1 keeps pushing back Termiters, just amazing. Then another one that's kind of like God tier epic is gonna be Deacon Armstrong, which most people should have if you started recently, as he might have been your initial code. If not, Deacon's another powerful one. Termiter control, decreased defense, leech. And then the last one's gonna be from the same faction, the best HP burn epic in the game, and that's Mordecai, because he places it, also some Termiter control. And then the Void epics, two people that are like, you know what, if you don't have Wixwell, you might want to try your chances, because Maneater is going to be in the progressive chance, okay? Getting Maneater, and if you have like a Painkeeper, so if you have a Painkeeper and you get a Maneater, that's pretty much a budget unkillable that you can do, which can guarantee you easy 3-key Ultra Nightmare, if not even 2-key Ultra Nightmare, depending on your DPS. So definitely one of the good ones. And another one that I feel like maybe people don't talk enough about her. Maybe I should do a dedicated video on her. Let me know in the comments down below if you would want to see something like that. But Ursula the Mourner, I believe that people should talk more about her, because she's a god tier epic. She's so good because she brings 3-turn increased defense and strengthen on a 5-turn cooldown. But this one also has a revive. The cool thing about this is you can do the increased defense and the strengthen even if you don't revive. So that's amazing. She also brings increased attack and decreased attack AoE. It's like, you know, lots of good buffs, a good debuff for Hydra, and she's definitely a queen when it comes to the epics for Hydra. And not only, even, you know, as a reviver overall, she's amazing. Now let's go and look again at the fusion calendar. So again, we're gonna have to see how the points look tomorrow for the summon rush. If this one's like, you know, not higher than, I think, what was the last time? It's 3,500, 4,000. The highest it's ever been was 4,925, which that comes to the equivalent of like 10 sacreds. That's a lot. If it's only like 6 to 7 sacreds, I'm gonna say again to everybody tomorrow, go for this fusion, because why not? You know, it's gonna be it's gonna be worth it. Then if we look at the dungeons, Dragon Tournament Champion Training started today. Then events, Dungeon Divers. I would suggest everybody waits for tomorrow. Don't go crazy. Maybe do some champion training today and then leave the rest of the Dungeon Dive of the Dragon tomorrow. So you can double dip with Dungeon Divers, Classic Arena Artifact Enhancement, Summon Rush. It seems like on Sunday we can also double dip on the first Dungeon Divers with Spider. Monday and Tuesday it seems like it's a little bit more chill, but still on Monday I guess you would, I don't know, just do a little bit of Spider. Or on Monday, what you can do actually on Monday, instead of, this is going to be a good tip, maybe instead of farming more Spider when there's no Dungeon Divers on Monday, you should be farming, because we're going to need to level up and ascend the epics, both the Rancid, his Spirit. So on Monday, we're going to have the Spirit Keep that's open. Maybe you should farm that then, okay? And Monday, just farm the Spirit Keeps. I guess I could make a video on it. Maybe tomorrow I can show you how many pots you're going to need in total to be able to do that. So definitely keep that in mind. Then Tuesday, again, finish off Spider with Dungeon Divers. This one's going to be a bit weird, because on Wednesday, again, another chill day. Then Thursday, we're going to be pushing Fire Knight with Dungeon Divers. So all in all, it looks like a pretty standard fusion, 3 Dungeon Divers, 3 Artifact Enhancements, and yeah, it seems like that's what we gotta focus. So again, don't push crazy today. Wait till tomorrow when Dungeon Diver starts, and then you can do the Dragon Tournament, maybe even do some solo comps, farm food at the same time if you want. If not, just speed farming, then moving to champion training. So this fusion seems pretty straightforward. I guess I'm gonna come back with a video tomorrow where I think I'm gonna be doing some Summon Rush, because, well, like I said, I want to get this fusion for the sake of endgame, for the sake of siege, for, you know, there might be some quirky things that he might be good at. I mentioned this in a comment to somebody, but keep in mind we haven't gotten a faction unity champion yet for Demon Spawn, okay? So if you don't have that many Demon Spawn good nukers, like for example for me the only one that's pretty good, Kanjufon, I guess, in E3. But if you don't have Kanjufon, Hevrak in E3, you know, a good nuker, maybe the faction unity champ that's gonna come out for Demon Spawn, you might get lucky and pull him, or her, depends what it's gonna be. They might be a really amazing support, and he might become meta as a nuker for Arena as well, or some other areas, or, you know, he might be boosted even better for Hydra with that faction unity champ. But, you know, that's lots of buts and ifs, but you, again, have to say, but again, you never know. You never know how the luck's gonna go. But yeah, I guess I'm saying a lot of buts today. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.